And that you mentioned the jobs report. I mean, I don't think any of us have seen anything like, so many consecutive months of close to 400,000 jobs. So, I mean, I think the strongest part of this economy right now is the labor force. And one of the things that I think caught a lot of us by surprise in terms of journalists was the labor shortage that we experienced kind of coming out of the pandemic. There's continue to be really millions of open jobs. Do you see that being something that's going to work itself out, this labor shortage, as we kind of get further and further through this, or is it something that's going to continue into the future?
Right. So this is one of those areas where I think it's so important to look at data and really understand what's actually happening. What is often shorthanded as a labor shortage, we see really as a job quality shortage. And how do we know that? We do see that workers are resigning from jobs, but many more have actually been hired. In fact, hiring is outpacing quits in every major sector, with higher levels of both in lower wage sectors, which basically means that workers are feeling empowered to look for new work. And that's why for the Department of Labor, our biggest priority now is figuring out how we create and focus on connecting people to good quality jobs. That's why the Labor Secretary launched a Good Jobs initiative that is really aimed at working across federal government to make sure that the $1 trillion in infrastructure investments, but also all across the economy, jobs that we have are actually good jobs that are incentivizing people to come back, that are going to provide them a path to the middle class, that are going to provide them the economic security that they want and need. And we are seeing across the board that our focus on equity matters too, right? We need to make sure that there are good jobs in the economy and that every individual, every community from rural to communities of color, to those who have been left out of the economy, even in good times, have access to those good jobs.